there's a point in the year where the emu's up there telling us business. Telling us, hey, I'm out looking for my mate. Hey, I found my mate. Now we're going to have some eggs. Now I'm going to sit on my eggs. Now I'm going to get up because I've had my babies and I'm going to go walking.
G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. Now this one, I say this quite often, but this one's quite different. Look at the backdrop here. I'm in central Queensland, I suppose you'd call it. I'm heading home. I'm heading home to see my beautiful wife, my amazing kids. It's been a long time on the road, but I wanted to make one more episode because there's a pretty special place. There's a reason I'm in this country here. There's a pretty special place. Where are we? East of here, Inangai country. I'm going to see some friends of mine who have this magnificent property with some ancient artwork. And I don't know what else you'd call it, but they're like engravings, dot work and stuff on this huge big rock wall, which is one of the oldest forms of Aboriginal artwork. So I don't know how far back this place dates, but I want to take you guys there. So I'm hoping we can do some filming there tomorrow. But for tonight, I'm out here and I'm actually going to meet a mate out here. That's the reason I'm here. I've been in this site all day waiting. And I've just got a call and he's on his way here now. Now this mate of mine, his name's Nigel. Now Nigel's been there for Wild Reaches for me from the very beginning. Him and his business partner Barry, they own the 2 Battery World stores and they used to own Tintacar on the Sunshine Coast. And they backed me from the beginning, and since then they've become very good friends, almost like family. And there's something else pretty special that they're doing that I've been sort of hinting at for a while, and that big thing is Adventure Concepts. And again, they're backing me. I'm a big part of Adventure Concepts. You're about to meet Nigel when he gets out here, but something that Nigel absolutely loves, and I don't give him enough of, is barramundi. Every time I come home, he asks me to cook him barramundi, and I've done it for him a couple of times at the shows, which you guys might have come and seen us at, the 4-wheel drive camping shows. But what I wanted to do tonight was, Jordan and I had an experience, might have been the last episode actually, where I made beer battered barra, and it was absolutely amazing. So tonight I'm going to cook it up in here in the kitchen. I'm going to do beer battered barramundi burgers and fries, which I think is going to be absolutely amazing. So I want to show you guys how to do it. It's pretty simple and it's absolutely delicious. You've got to have fresh barramundi, obviously the key ingredient. We'll sit around here, tell a few yarns, and what I found nice last season was being able to sit down when I broke down on the side of the road. Now I'm not broken down, the Land Cruiser's gone amazing this trip, but I'm on the side of the track basically. I've got some space to sit down and reminisce on the trip, which I like to do before I get home and start editing. And I wanted to go over a few of the highlights, the high points, the low points. Yeah, I really liked doing that last trip. So let's sit down and do that. While I chop up some potatoes, I'm going to chop up the fries now. And then I've already got the fish. I've already got the barramundi fillets all ready to go. Got some tomato, avocado, some cheese, butter, lettuce, some nice sauce that I bought from the Normanton Butcher from Jordo. Some mango chutney from Viv, my good mate Viv. And I've also got some Kewpie, the secret ingredient. So yeah, everything's getting ready to go. But while we do that, I want to drop back to, let's say, the highlight of the trip. I always love going to new country, right? And this trip I went back to some old places, saw some old friends, but I also went to Utalangu country to follow the story of young Umglo, who was the French castaway boy who was shipwrecked and a castaway on Australian shores, and you know, back when Aboriginal people on the east coast of Cape York had never seen a white man before, and they took him in. And I wanted to go right to that area where the Night Island people, the clan, where they lived, where they called home, and where they took Umglo in, and he lived for 17 years. I went there with the local clan, which was an amazing experience, and seeing those guys in their country diving for crayfish, jumping on dugong, jumping on turtles, you know, spearing coral trout, chasing crocodiles around, you know, fishing for barramundi and all these beautiful little creeks was an absolute highlight of the trip. I love meeting new tribes. I love meeting new people within those tribes, within those clans, and that to me was the highlight of the trip. So let's have a bit of a look at that. Thanks for having me out here, boys. How good's that? Ah, big one.
Yeah, that's a nice little cream shell, eh? Oi! Close on, bro. See them ladies right there, bro. Told you I put it for the test time, bro.
You are putting it to look at that. Look at that shark. Oh! Hey? Yeah, we do. So unfortunately, mate, it was closed barramundi season.
No, you give me that shit. Where is it?
No, we got. I'm gonna do some chips and some steamed vegetables and.
I'll make you bloody own.
Luckily, I thought of you way back when I was on the East Coast, and I kept a barra just for you.
Barry did say, I bet the fucking he'll have forgotten all about it, and you get in the camp and he'll turn around and say, "What barramundi?"
Come on, Barry, I wouldn't do that. I'm always thinking of you too. All right, I'm gonna make batter up while Nige sets up his tent. So we're gonna do gluten-free self-raising flour, but any self-raising flour and a bit of Great Northern. And it's normally a bag, which I think is 250 grams to half a can of beer. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. Throw out that much in. And then it's more the consistency. So just slowly tip your beer in. You can always add more flour. While we're doing that, I'm just softening up these chips. That's probably enough. Just so they cook a bit quicker. I'm just making a beer batter for those vegetables, mate. This thing's brilliant. Each night cooking, I get it there before you use the induction.
This morning, I was getting into it. That was
So good, especially if you've angled it like that. What does that draw, do you know? No, we're having chips and veggies. That's all I got. I couldn't catch a fish to save myself, mate. But yeah, charge that. It just went so quick. I couldn't believe it.
And that's the point of difference with EcoFlow. Every other brand on the market is that rapid off mains charging. Yeah. You know, you park into a caravan site and your batteries are, you top your own batteries up, plug that into the socket beside it, and it charges in an hour and a half to full. Even the big one at 300 amps charges in an hour and a half.
Yeah, right. I wasn't working right now. You're excited again, ready to get cracking, get that energy back.
Well, I would say I'd have been an hour out of
Too, hey. A little bit of barramundi.
Hey! You ripper. Haven't you
Fresh
cooked before?
barra.
you
Just
cooking
you and me.
for?
We're having a good feed.
Really?
We're having a good feed.
Jesus.
This is only half of the fish. This is only one side. We had Barramundi in 2 nights.
Oh,
It's been
that's a shame. That's a shame. It's been tough. You hold off so I can get some. Is that what I thought you'd ate it all? Man, look at that.
And then you ask Siri if it's ready.
Yeah. Is it ready? 35 minutes is gone, Nigel. About 9.5 hours. So you've got to make sure that you judge for the time. So because the alternator is giving it that extra kick. So when you've got just your two.
So it's been really windy today. That's why we're cooking on the induction cooker. And what I love about this, like for cooking popcorn barra and the beer battered barra, is it keeps that even temperature. It gets really hot and keeps that even temperature for as long as you need to cook for. Whereas when you're cooking with the little butane stove, which I still do, it fluctuates so much that your fish and your chips and that always end up sucking in all the oil and just end up a bit soggy. So we're nearly ready. We got all the chips here. I'll cut up the avocado and everything for the tomato, for the buns. Bit of cheese, bit of butter, all the stuff I'm not allowed at home. Nigel made me buy it.
I take full responsibility.
Cooking him dinner and he's complaining.
Salt. I got hard
Well, there's no
out of
salt.
that.
There's no salt on that yet. So if
Well,
you
no,
could,
you've made up for it on that though.
no, I haven't,
Well, you had, because that was full. Look.
It falls off the chips.
No, look, that was full. Look at it. There's nothing left in it. Do you want some salt?
Nigel, you're giving me health tips here.
Do you want some chips with your salt?
Yes, please.
Right. Okay.
We need salt on there, and I'm the cameraman, so can you do it?
No.
Okay, I'll do it. You definitely need salt on your fish. Do I have to make your burger for you as well?
No.
All right. Butter. You're gonna want a knife.
You go for it, buddy. I'll watch and make sure I do it right.
Okay. Really should have got some big puffy buns to make these look impressive, but I didn't. You can't be fussy when you're on the road. Okay, butter her up. Butter, then fish. Now the fish needs lots of salt. Look at that, big chunky slab of barra. Salt both sides. Then I'm going to go cheese on top of the fish so it melts. Tomato and then more salt.
Well, we'll be keeping them out here though. We don't have to sit around the ground and eat it.
No, we need plates. Yeah, I don't have plates with me. That's a fancy thing. Roadhouse steak sauce. That's from Jordo, Normanton Butcher.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that where Jordo is?
Yeah, he works at the butcher there now. While you're out here, you could keep driving, get up there and say good day.
I'm happy to go there if you are. How do you reckon Mel will take it? Not well. No, well.
Bit of Kewpie. What am I missing? Bit of lettuce. Now, do you want this one?
No.
I should do the right thing and give you this one.
No. I can manage.
Look at that. Look pretty good.
No complaints, buddy. No
Bit
complaints.
chips on the side.
Salt, you mean?
Come on, that's what.
Salt chips.
Just perfect chips. Beer battered chips.
Is this the knife?
Yeah, that's it.
Can you not afford a decent knife?
That is a good knife. Oh, I lost some chips. Bloody hell. These plate things are hard to handle, aren't they?
Oh, especially not you see.
Sit on the ground and...
I know, I'm just complaining, aren't I? I'm sorry. Real cheese, buddy. Look at this. Look at the colour difference, eh?
I actually bought that cheese. I don't even eat cheese. I bought that for Nigel and he's complaining.
Yeah, well, let's have some real cheese.
Right.
Right.
Make sure you salt your slab of fish.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, I won't need to because I've got enough salt on the chips.
We'll put some chips on your burger then.
Yeah, I will. Go and eat your tea.
I think I've excelled.
You've done extremely well, buddy.
So, what a season it's been. Reflecting back, I think those best moments were with Tremaine and the boys, seeing them jump on the turtles and the dugong and that was amazing. Another highlight was probably, looking back at it now, at the time it was terrifying. And I was stressed to the eyeballs, thought I was going to lose the quad bike. But looking back now, it's a lesson learned. And yeah, check this out. So we're thinking if we can get into here somehow. Look at this. Oh, straight down here maybe, just reverse.
It's got to be a boat ramp.
Yeah, someone made it for us. You can see how bloody soft it is here. So we've just slid the boat off and now it's putting so much weight on the trailer.
Get ourselves a bit of a mischief here.
I'm actually starting to panic a little bit.
Yeah.
If that tide comes in, this thing's going to go on the road. This is really serious. We could lose the quad bike here. Oh man. Alright, this just got really serious. We've tried absolutely everything back there. And I can't get that bike out. Oh yeah. I know I shouldn't say it because I cooked it, but that is really good.
That's a gold, buddy.
You just can't beat fresh barra.
Story. No, you can't. Don't know. I'll find out now.
Yeah, let's find out. What does Nigel think? You probably won't like it. Is it too fresh?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah?
Unbelievable. Well worth the wait, buddy. 3 years in the making. So it had to be good.
It's been building and building to this moment.
No pressure.
It's going to be another cracker sunset. On my second burger, they're so good. I'll show you around Nigel's FJ, maybe tomorrow. Same rooftop, oh he's got a different rooftop tent. I'll show you guys all that tomorrow. But all that stuff that you see on there is from Adventure Concepts. So yeah, the plan from here is get up in the morning and head northeast, not far, 30 minutes to an hour up the road. Have a chat with these friends and then hopefully we can get the camera out and film this ancient site. Learn a bit more about the culture of the Inangai people and yeah, take you guys along for the ride. They're all out there in the paddock now. Those cows have quietened down.
Well, they won't sleep around the yard at night.
Nigel get the gates, eh? How good's that? Be handy having someone coming along on these trips and just open and shuttle the gates for us. Good morning guys. Sorry, last night just got sidetracked. Those burgers were amazing and then we just sat by and seen Nigel in 6 weeks. We just kicked back and watched the stars and had a really good chat and then I just got away from him. But today we're heading out to, I'm following my friends Susan and Graham right now. We're heading out to this property and they've got this amazing art site there like I said, so I'm hoping we can get up there and have a bit of a look. Either Actually, I can see the range out to my right, which is out to the east, and that would be the Great Dividing Range, or the Armac Range, and that would be where the artwork is, where this site is that I want to go and see. It's a long way out there, so the driveway is obviously huge. It might be a quad bike mission. Anyway, stick around for that. See you guys soon.